In this video, we're going to look at forms and how incredibly powerful they are. You can create beautiful sign-up forms, which you can embed on your website, share on social media, and even allow your members to access forms by texting a keyword. Okay, let's jump in and let me show you how forms work. So from the menu, click Tools, then click Forms. Now in this demo account, we've already got a few forms created. To create a new form, click the blue plus symbol, and you'll see that you have two options. You can create a general sign-up form for things like a guest card, or you can create a ticketed event form for things like conferences, trips, and camps. Okay, I'm going to create a general sign-up form just so you can see how the sections are laid out. We'll give it a name and then click Create Form. So the first section is for the header image. This is where you can upload a picture or a logo for this form. The next section is the form settings, and this is where you'll set the settings for this form. Just click Actions and click Edit Form Settings. So this is where you can change the name of this form. You can choose whether or not to add people to the database. You can click this little checkbox to hide the form title. You can add a confirmation message, which will be sent to every person who completes the form. If somebody on your team needs to be notified when people complete this form, you can add their email here. If you want to automatically apply a tag when people complete this form, you can choose that here. And if you don't already have the tag that you want for this form, you can create it on the fly by clicking this little plus symbol. And you can also set up a confirmation email to go out to people whenever they submit this form. Once you're done, click Exit Setup. The next section is called Registrants, and this is the section where you'll collect personal information about the people completing this form. When I click into it, you'll see that we default to collecting the first name, last name, email, and mobile phone number for each registrant. If you need to collect more information about the person registering, click Actions, and then you can add profile fields that'll be mapped to this person, custom fields that'll be mapped to this person, and you have some other options here. One other thing I want you to notice is this little checkbox where you can allow multiple people to register through the same form, which is incredibly helpful. Okay, let's go ahead and close this section. So those are the three main sections when you're creating a general sign-up form. Now, if you need to collect more information through this form, or if you want to add some instructions or written text to this form, you can click Actions and select Add a Section. Then you can open that section and add whatever information you'd like. You can add form fields such as a text field, a date field, a drop-down field, a checkbox field, multiple choice. You can add a text editor if you want to include some written text on your form. And you can even add a file uploader if you need to ask the registrant to upload something. For example, a picture of their driver's license. There's so many options to collect whatever information you need in this form. Okay, once you set up all the sections to collect all the information you need, there's a couple other things I want to show you. Click Actions, then click Create Branded URL and QR Code. And this allows you to create a branded URL for this form. And then when I click Save, now I have a clean branded URL and I have a QR code that I can share to allow people to access this form. The next thing you may want to do is set a keyword for this form where people can text this keyword and get the form right on their phone. To do this, click Actions, then Create SMS Code Word. Okay, so that's how you set up a general sign-up form, but what about ticketed events? Ticketed events are the same as general sign-up forms with one exception. They have tickets. So you can either offer free tickets or you can charge a registration fee, and you can also add upsells such as t-shirts. Let's look at this ticketed event form that we've already created for our student camp. So everything's the same except for this one section called Tickets. And this is where you create the tickets or registrations for this event. So you see we have this ticket called Admission and it's $25. You can set limits on the number of tickets available, and you can even limit how many tickets each person can purchase. You can add other tickets here. So for example, if you have a junior camp and a senior camp, and you can do extras or add-ons such as t-shirts and meal plans. So let's go ahead and close this section. Again, you have the section called registrants, and then there's a section called order summary, and you don't need to do anything with that. So let's go preview this form and see what it looks like. Okay, so people can choose how many tickets they want, how many t-shirts they want, and then when they click next, you'll see that it's asking for registration information based on the number of tickets that they're buying. So I've really just scratched the surface of what you can do through forms. You can create powerful, logical, beautiful forms to use at your church for guests, for event signups, for registrations. Hey, if you got any questions about forms or even how they work with workflows, let us know. We're always happy to help. We'll see you in the next video.